is mindfulness. The number one habit that fixes overthinking, fucking anxiety, depression, all this shit is like mindfulness, awareness, meditation, right? This is what this video is gonna be about. Meditation. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Cause like, oh, what the fuck? It's just the stupid Hindu thing where like you go right? It's like everybody thinks meditation for like the dude. He sits like this with the lotus position where like he's crisscross applesauce and he's fucking you could do it that way, but like that's not what meditation is about. Every like fucking thinks that meditation is a stupid ass shit. Like it's like, oh yeah, you fucking just like, you know, peace sign, dude. Meditation, yeah. Breaking news is not. Overthinking, it's like a constant loop. So it's what do you call it? Overthinking, then that turns into anxiety over a long period of time, and then that's what happens. So overthinking and then anxiety, and then overthinking happens from a short attention span. So it's short attention span, overthinking, anxiety, and the only way to fix that is with mindfulness and awareness, right? Because think about it, you have been conditioned, right? I was before too, but I'm fixed now, which is like, you know, I'm gonna teach you how to get fixed, right? But a short attention span comes from short form social media. So things like TikTok, Instagram Reels, Snapchat stories, they're all like 15 seconds long. If you've ever sat down to try to work on your business, or like, you know, you sat down to like, oh, I'm gonna make my logo for my dropshipping store and I'm gonna send out cold emails. Like, it's like, bro, you sit down for 15 seconds and you're like, oh, it's fucking boring, and then you're like on your bed scrolling on your phone again. Like, it's kind of just like, it's kind of bullshit if you really think about it, because like, you can't focus, bro. And when you can't focus, you probably can't maintain a thought, right? So if you get a thought that passed by your head, right? It's like a thought maybe about some, I don't know, thoughts are random. We can't control thoughts, right? Just pop up out of nowhere. I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it. You could probably search it up. But basically a thought pops into your head. It could be any thought. And then that slowly starts to escalate into like much bigger things. Like, oh shit, oh, my mom's and my dad are like in the car. Oh my god, they haven't came back. It's been 5 minutes. Oh, did they get in a car crash? It's like, it just kind of escalates like fucking fast. It goes 0 to 100 like fast, and it's like, what the fuck? Why am I thinking about this? If you do that after a while, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I thinking about this? And then you try to go back, and then it pops up in your head again. It's like, what if this is actually happening? Oh, now I gotta go call, and then they come back and they're like, oh shit, everything's fine. But that's what overthinking is, right? And if you do that over a long period of time, if you let a thought pop into your head, and it just like fucking ruins your entire life, like you're just like, that entire moment, you're no longer in the present moment. You're either in the past thinking about some shit that you regret. It's like, oh, why the fuck did I do that? Or you're in the future thinking about like, oh, if this happens, then what if then this is gonna happen, and then what if? It's just like, what if? It's not real. Nothing's real. Like none of that shit's gonna happen. Like 95% of the time, none of the shit that you're overthinking is actually gonna happen. But basically, when you let a thought just pop up, and you can't let it pass by, it just escalates 0 to 100 fast. It goes from a thought to, because we have a low attention span, right? So we just like, we can't forget about the thought. We just gotta like kind of be obsessed with it. And here's the thing that if you realize this, right? Maybe you still have TikTok, right? And they have those videos. Like when I was on TikTok, they had those videos where it was like a show clip or a movie clip, and then underneath it is like some guy playing a mobile game, and then there's a Chinese guy with his fucking webcam in the corner. It's like, bro, there's 3 different things on the screen happening at one time, and there's like 4 different captions. Bro, you know how bad that is for your attention span? And then you wonder, oh, how do I be productive? And then you try to do like the trident technique, and then here's the thing, like, you could do this right now. You could meditate, do all the shit you want, but if you don't get rid of social media, you're gonna be fucked. Like that, you're fucked. There's no quick band-aid that you can put on to your attention span that's gonna fix it. If you don't get rid of you gotta, like, think about it like this. You gotta stop the bleeding before you can put like a fucking band-aid on it, right? Like that's what you gotta do. You gotta think about this the same way. So when you're mindful, right, you can genuinely like live in the present moment. Like before, I remember that I was like, this happened a couple of years ago when I was coming into like middle school or junior high school, whatever you want to call it, right? And I remember that I was like, there's a bunch of girls coming in, and there's like, oh, look at that girl, oh, she's my crush, oh, she's that. And then it's like social media on top of that, right? And then you can check girls' profiles on social media. So that's what I was doing, right? And then I was like, oh, why is that boy on her Snapchat story? Oh, she's walking with that boy over there. Oh, what the fuck is going on? And then overthinking, it was like, oh, what if she does this? And then what if they're doing this? And then blah, 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 blah. and then fucking escalates 0 to 100, like I said, right? That went on for a while, and then that started to turn into literal anxiety. Like, I'm not even joking. I didn't even know that it was anxiety at that point, but I just realized, like, when I got into self-improvement, when I seriously got onto it, that was fucking anxiety, right? Like, I was, every moment of the day, I was like, oh, fuck, are my parents dead? Oh my god, is she, why is she with that dude? And it's like, I couldn't, like, I would literally be in the most beautiful place on the planet. Like, I was in Jamaica, right? And there was a beautiful beach, beautiful everything, right? And I just had my fucking AirPods in. And I was just fucking listening to some sad ass music. I was like, and I'm thinking about some random ass shit. Bro, you're in front of a fucking beach in Jamaica. Why are you thinking about some other shit? Like, it's so dumb, right? And then you see these, like, there's like these short films, like these TikToks, like, I love nature. And it's like, has like a nice mountain. And then I remember I was genuinely in the mountains. I just had my AirPods in. I was like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, so cool, wahoo. Now I look back at it, it's like, why the fuck do you have AirPods in, bro? You're on vacation. You're like eating out with your family, or you're in a restaurant, or you're at a trampoline park, or you're at a birthday party. You just got your headphones in. You're that fucking stupid that you need to be overstimulated that much. Like, every moment of the day you just need music. Like, are you dumb, bro? Live in the present moment. That was a little side rant, but when you genuinely, like, live in the present moment, like right now, while I'm making this video and I'm speaking these words to you, bro, there's no fucking thoughts in my head. There's no nothing. I'm just like fully focused, dedicated into recording this video, and it's like, it's pretty nice, bro. Like, I'm not thinking about no random shit. I'm not thinking about like fucking burgers or some shit like that, bro. I'm just here, like, I'm just being, literally just being. Like, that's what you gotta have. You just gotta be, like, and then once you can just like be, bro, it's just everything just goes well, right? You literally instantly become happy. Because you're not thinking about the past, and you're not regretting shit. You're not thinking about the future, and you're not like overthinking shit and becoming anxious, and like, it's pretty nice. Okay, so now that I've convinced you that meditation and mindfulness and presence and living in the moment is like happy, it's a good thing, right? Let's actually fucking tell you how to reclaim your mind or your brain or whatever you want to call it, right? I'm gonna just teach you how to meditate. Or rather, like, give you an app that helps you meditate that I use, and then, you know, give you some actionable steps so you can, like, actually get some shit out of this video. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, meditation is good, and then fucking end off the video, right? I'm not like one of those bullshit YouTubers that are just like fucking milking views. Is my camera focusing, bro? I hope it is. Okay. So first of all, meditation works because, like, you'll probably be like, oh, how the fuck is doing this shit gonna work? I'm gonna look like some grandpa, some old guy monk in Thailand, right? And it works because what you're doing is that you have an internal focal point. So most of the time you'll be like reading. If you're a Muslim, you'll be like doing salah, right? So you'll be doing namaz or whatever. And you'll be praying. And you'll be reading the surahs or the du'as in your head, or you'll actually be speaking them out. Meditation, you're just breathing from your nose, right? So you're just focusing on the breath. Like, you're focusing on every detail from when you're inhaling to exhaling. You're feeling where you can feel the breath the most. Maybe it could be the diaphragm, the chest, the nose, right? I recommend always nasal breathing. Don't fucking meditate like this. Like, just keep your normal breath, right? And the guided meditation will tell you everything, the app. So the app that I recommend is Medito. Like, Medito. I don't know how to say it, bro. It's Medito. You can go download that from the App Store, like, right now. It's gonna have like a daily meditation section. You can like just press on that, and it'll say 3 minute, 5 minute, 20 minute, 10 minute, 60 minute, 1 hour. Like, it'll have a bunch of them. You are going to be doing the 3 minute one. All right, so you're gonna download Medito or that app, and 3 minute meditation, all that, right? And your ego's gonna flare up, and you'll be like, Ibrahim,
Why are you making me do this? I can easily do the 30-minute meditation every day. That's super realistic. You're supposed to set big goals.
all right, now that's some bullshit. Cause think about it this way. You're not gonna bench 225 on your first day at the gym. Why do you think you're gonna do 30 minutes meditation every single day? It's just totally unrealistic, bro. You gotta set some realistic expectations for yourself, or you're not gonna stay consistent with it, right? You already have a shit attention span. 3 minutes is going to be challenging. I'm guaranteeing you this. 3 minutes is going to be challenging, and if you can do 3 minutes consistently for every single day you can do 3 minutes consistently, then you can do 5 minutes. Do 5 minutes consistency every single day for 2 weeks, and then 10 minutes, right? I recommend you like max out at 15 minutes because I feel like you don't really need to do an hour meditation every day. I feel like, 15 minutes is fine. But you're basically gonna do 3 minutes every day for 2 weeks, and pretty good, man. Basically meditation. I'm gonna continue explaining how it works in the first place because I fucking got cut off. I had to go somewhere. So meditation works because internal focal point, right? So you're basically focusing on the breath, and then guaranteed a thought will come into your head, right? A random thought will pop into your head, and you're going to get distracted, right? And that's part of meditation. Getting distracted is part of meditation, but you don't want to stay distracted, right? You want to like regain your focus. So you're gonna like become aware that, oh shit, I'm distracted. And with guided meditation, the guy's gonna be like, oh, make sure you're thinking about your breath, right? And then shit like that. And then you're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm thinking of this random thought, I need to go breathe again. And you're gonna focus on your breath. And then that's basically, that's gonna imitate in real life. So in real life, you're gonna get a random thought that could be a trigger for like a bad habit, or like you're gonna overthink, or it could be a harmful thought. And then you're just gonna be like, alright, this thought is bad. Fuck you. I'm gonna focus on what I was doing. You're gonna focus on the present moment. So you could be fucking grocery shopping, and you'll be like, oh yeah, this thought is bad. Let's look at that apple. Wow, right? It's gonna be like that. It'll just be for everything. You're just gonna like let the thought pass by, and then you're gonna focus on whatever you're doing, right? Because when your focus is in the present moment, you instantly become happy, and that's a fact. Because you're not in the past, you're not sad, you're not in the future, you're not anxious, and you're chilling. Like once you're in the present moment, there's nothing bad that can really happen. And you're chilling, bro. You're just kind of like, alright, word, bet, bro. And then it's just like, bro, I'm telling you, you gotta start meditating because this is the thing that will guarantee fix your fucking overthinking. Alright, so let me give you some actionable steps, right? Download Medito right now. Like, literally pause the video, exit out of YouTube, download Medito. Medito, right? Go do that right now. And then after you download Medito, go to daily meditation, go to 3-minute session, and then you could do like, it's gonna say Will or Steven, I don't know, I like Will better. It's just the guy who like does the guided meditation. You can go ahead and just press on whatever one you want, just make sure you're doing the 3-minute one. Do that right now. It's gonna be hard, you're gonna feel very bored, and you're gonna feel the urge to fucking quit and just go do something else, or continue like watching YouTube videos or watching TikTok, right? Don't do that. I want you to fully commit to that session, and I want you to actually be like, oh, I can't not do this session. It's going to stop me from fixing my overthinking or whatever. Just make sure you remember that if you don't do this, you will continue to overthink, and it will take over your life. So, and you clicked on this video because you wanted to fix overthinking, and now I'm telling you how to fix overthinking. If you can't meditate for 3 minutes, bro, that's fine, right? That's completely fine. Just try to completely just focus on the session. You're gonna go on it. You're gonna feel fucking bored as shit. You're going to be extremely bored, and the best thing I can tell you is just focus on your breath. Literally, just put all your focus into your breath, and you're chilling. And then do that tomorrow in the morning, first thing, and then the day after, the day after, the day after, the day after, for 2 weeks, and then you can go to the 5-minute session. And once you're on the 5-minute session, 2 weeks. Actually, not even. Do it for 2 months, 5 minutes. Consistently every day, 5 minutes every day for 2 months. And then go 10 minutes. 10 minutes consistently every day for 6 months. And then you can go to 15 minutes. And then 15 minutes should be the cap. That should be the end. And that's it. Right now, I'm currently on the 5-minute meditation session because I've been doing self-improvement, or whatever you want to call it, for like since this point. I'm like completely present. Like I'm telling you this right now. Whenever I'm working on like writing, or I'm making a newsletter, or I'm like writing tweets, or I'm making a video, I'm completely focused, and it's genuinely fun. Because when you're focused and you're in the present moment, it becomes enjoyable and it becomes fun, right? Especially if you get rid of social media and you're destimulated and you're like on this dopamine detox lifestyle. If you want to, actually delete social media. There is no if you want to. You're gonna have to delete social media if you want this to work. That's the disclaimer, right? That's the fucking sacrifice, and you're gonna have to make sacrifices if you want to get the benefit or the reward. So delete social media, download Medito, meditate for 3 minutes right now, and you should be chilling. I have an entire different video on like what you do to use the free time once you delete social media. You can go look at that if you really want to. But right now, I'm telling you, meditate for 3 minutes right now. On the Medito app, right? Meditate for 3 minutes. It's gonna be annoying as fuck. It's gonna be boring as fuck. It's gonna be hard as fuck. Just meditate. and then you can go to the next video that I recommend to you or whatever, right? And then just like be productive, bro. Like what the fuck are you doing? You're wasting your life on fucking AirPods and this song is super good, and then you're fucking just like on social media and you're stalking Snapchat. Like, bro, you're a fucking pussy, bro. Like, fucking loser.